Yo, what is up, friendos? Let me... Whoop. Aha. Almost went. Why am I frowning? There we go. Ah. Still need to get my better webcam for, face recognition, whatever. But, how's it going? We're here. Gonna do some Genshin stuff again today. Not much more to that, honestly. Beyond the fact that I'm late. Sorry. But I just had to... Bum, bum. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Need to... Get that. Oh, hey, it's Senku. That's been a hot second. How's it going? Things are going alright here. It's absolutely ice cold dealing with that. Streaming a little bit less because I'm trying to get into YouTube a little bit more. Get all of my clips in, get all that stuff, but... Oh no, things not going super great? Sorry to hear that. Yeah. So I'm encouraging everybody to clip away, clip all the best moments, so that I have, it gives me direction, makes it easier for me to not need to go through my own VODs. Though I will, of course. Oh, got stood up. Yeah, that's bitchy. Gotta say, I had one of my worst times with dating. I'd been hanging out, I've been talking to somebody a lot, and we decided to, meet up, have first date, and... she suggested going to a club that she was familiar with, that she knew the bouncers and had lots of community there. So it'd be a safe thing, public. I get all that. But clubbing's not really my scene. So I go, and I'm cool with it. Like, it's not my scene, but I can deal. I can enjoy it in company, but I feel awkward if I'm alone. Which is fine, because I'm meeting someone, right? Well, so I go in, and I go to meet her, and I'm looking around, and it's a fairly busy club, and, club lighting, so it's dark, and there's several rooms to it. I never find her. I'm looking around, trying to text her, trying to figure out what the hell. And I finally, after, 2 hours, I'm like, okay, I couldn't find you, so I'm just going home. Not stood up. She was there, saw me, thought that, I seem to remember there being something stupid about it wasn't even just, that she thought that I looked sketchy. She recognized me, and it was something about, she expected me to ask someone for her, or otherwise, find her, but I don't know. It was the dumbest thing, and I confronted her about it, and I got pissy a little bit, and she's like, you made me feel really bad being pissy about seeing you and not approaching. And I'm like, well, goddamn. I mean, I'm okay with the idea of people not wanting to make the first move, but when you're inviting somebody into a space where you're comfortable and it's not their space, and you can tell that they can't find you and that they're a little bit lost, just approaching a person, right? The first move is asking somebody out. That is the first move. But, whatever. There was drama. To be fair, this was many, many years ago. Just when you mentioned being stood up, that's the time that I was recalled. Trying to think if I've ever been properly stood up, and I think mostly since I find people who I want to interact with through online or through friends of friends, or it's rarely just getting a number and then asking them on a date and whatever, but normally there's so much precursor that if I'm quote unquote stood up, it's for very good reasons, and it's really just a rain check that got delayed. So, female friend, crush, invite you on a trip today. Planned it. Bad news last. You got bad news last night at 11. Mood was blep. And today was just emotionless. Oh, you got the bad news that she wasn't making it at 11. Bah. Yeah. No, I mean, it's a crapshoot. It always is. I gotcha. I hope that there's some reason or whatever, but I don't know. There's always weird ones. You want to tell me a good news? Yes, tell me a good news. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, good job. Tobacco's a brutal one. Here's a fun fact I learned actually just sometime last week, I guess. Maybe it was earlier this week, but apparently ancient tobacco in like the 1400s, 1500s, etc., you could not become addicted to it because the nicotine levels in raw tobacco leaf, the tobacco leaf of the time, was so strong that it would be incredibly hallucinogenic. And so that's where people would pull a cigar of it or a pipe into their mouth, but then not actually inhale, because if you inhaled it, it would send you on crazy trips and it was uncomfortable and not happy at all. So you would just puff it into your mouth where you'd get a little bit of tingling and then puff it back out, but you would never do a proper draw. And that was one of the things that for a long time it was in early days considered uncivilized, because people had to deal with the rough smoke, but also, like, once again, this smoke was really intense. Like, sometimes people would legitimately just puff into other people's face to share the experiences, how intense it was. But then they found a new strain and a new method of the drying and whatever process, and it actually milded it out, and then the levels are to an area where you can actually breathe it in. And also, I mean, tobacco industries are absolute assholes who've, at every chance, screwed people for the dollar bill, because that's how most companies are. And there's all sorts of weird history, but I fell into the rabbit hole of all of that, apparently, a little while ago. There's always weird, interesting stuff with that. Had my coffee yet? I'm sipping it. I have my coffee in hand. Meal shake. So, my big thing is that 3 weeks ago, came back from visiting parents in the US. And in most ways, I feel like I'm no longer jet lagged. But the big thing is that my sleep schedule is still super wonky. I've been going to bed really late, and sometimes I'll go to bed early, usually because I crash, but it's hard for me to get up properly early, and various things that are just frustrating. Because, of course, it's always easy to stay up too late, right? And sleep in. It's much harder to wake up too early and go to bed on time. But tied into all of this, I have almost no appetite in the mornings. So even though I know that for my sleep schedule, it really helps me get onto a sleep schedule if I wake up and eat something right away. But I've just had no stomach for it. And so I do meal shakes because they're just easy and I'm lazy, and I have roommate issues that the kitchen's always a mess, so I hate washing dishes, so I avoid creating dishes, and there's all that stuff. Also, I don't like to cook in the kitchen for similar reasons. Pans are always greasy. I almost have to pre-wash them, blah, blah, blah. So I grab meal shakes because they give me the nutrition and they're easy. But also, with all of my issues of my circadian rhythm being off and not feeling hungry until very late in the day, I find that a meal shake is something that it's easy to get down, at least moderately early. Because lately I have had absolutely zero appetite before like 9 p.m. I visited a friend yesterday who's just a couple of miles away, or kilometers, whatever. I'm in Europe, kilometers obviously, but also miles, whatever. But the short story is that even going at a fairly moderate pace, it's like a 50-minute walk. Faster if you can jog, obviously, or bike, or various things. I did it in a lot less than, it's probably not 50. Maybe it's 50. But I jogged part of the way to hang out. But then I also have I believe they're called ripsticks, the two-wheeled skateboards that you have to, I always just call them wiggle boards because you wiggle, wiggle, wiggle to accelerate. And those skateboards, I have to say, I never got into real skateboarding, and I don't have the balance, whatever, but the ripsticks are so interesting because if the ground is really smooth and relatively level, you can get going pretty fast on them. But if there's any friction that you're facing, you really feel it, and it takes all your speed away because the wheels travel so much for every foot of movement that you're taking. So you just get completely demolished if the road is rough or if there's a lot of bumpies or whatever. But so long as it's smooth and flat, you can get going pretty fast. There's no brake to them. The only way to brake is to bleed off speed somehow. I got into a wonderful crash one time trying to corner to bleed off speed onto a flat road, and back in my hometown, there was a big hill off of the university, and I would ride my board down from the hill, and I don't know that I was going that fast, but for being on a skateboard without a fairly unstable skateboard with no way to brake and no helmet or other protective gear, I was going pretty fast, and I turned to bleed off speed onto a crossroad, which was flat. And I felt, as I turned, the wheels skipping, trying to make the turn, and just leaned way into it. And as I felt the wheels skipping and just, you know how they say that time slows down? I did definitely. Like, I started falling in the slowest motion, and I had plenty of time to think, like, damn, Mom always said that I was going to get killed not wearing a helmet on this. And I kind of braced. I skinned up my elbow pretty well. The only marker that you can see, though, from my outer clothing, thankfully, it was winter, so I was wearing a coat over a sweatshirt. And the coat got a nice rip right across the elbow. Sweatshirt got through completely unscathed. And then somehow, despite the sweatshirt being completely unscathed, my elbow just got ripped to shreds. But that's scary. But I ultimately came through it pretty well. Unfortunately, left my skateboard in U.S. because it'd be a pain to bring on the plane, and I hadn't thought of it. And then one day I was just at a store, and I saw them at the kids store, basically. And I'm like, hey, I got this, and they're only like $100 or something. So I grabbed a new ripstick. Now I have one here and one there. Sometimes I consider, like, they're only quote unquote rated for like some really lightweight. I think that the weight limit on them is only something like 150 pounds. Like, they're damn. I mean, they're made for kids. They're a kid's toy, not a serious board or anything. I mean, $100, it depends where you are, how far $100 takes you, right? To me, $100, it's not something that I can just, shell out every day on a whim, but I can definitely purchase something that I feel has value for $100. I just bought myself some new emotes for $10 a piece, and they're a smaller investment. Could buy a nice game? Yeah, absolutely. I could buy probably a couple of games for $100. My Quest that I just got was only $350. But it's just about value. I like riding around on them, and they last. But whenever I got it, as said, they only have a weight limit of like 150 pounds, which I'm over, but you know how the weight limits are. They're not really limits. But whenever I look at it, sometimes I consider going to a skate shop and whatever and seeing if I can't get retrofitted tires. No, like 60-ish. Let's see. It's kilograms times 2.2. So 60 is 120. No, maybe 150 is 60-ish. That feels so wrong, though. No, that can't. Man, now I'm confused. 72. Yeah, you're right. Why was I thinking that it was so low? Because now, because when I was at the top end of my strength, I weighed around 180 pounds, which is, what's 180 pounds in kilograms? That's 180 divided by 2.2. 81. Okay, that's what I was thinking. It's 80 and 80. 180 is roughly 80, and I was thinking 160 is 60. I weighed around 80 kilograms, 180 pounds, and I know just when you look at like gymnasts and whatever for my height, I'm like 100 and shoot, now I'm doubting myself. I want to say that I'm one. How tall are you, Senku? Are you? I'm going to just assume that you're a roughly normal height. I think I'm 178. I think I'm 178, but I'm not sure. 5'6"? Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm 178 because I'm 5'10", although there's been some dispute about that, but that's based on measuring myself at the driver's license division. So, I mean, you always have to figure centimeters are... There's 2.4 centimeters to an inch, so there's a little bit of wiggle room there, but I believe I'm 178. 30 centimeters is, I think it must be approximately a foot, because 1 inch is 2.4 centimeters exactly, and 1 foot is 12 inches, which I don't think is going to equal exactly 300. 2.4 times 12, I don't know. Whatever. We can do math all day. It doesn't matter. But when you compare me to like gymnasts, I know that I should be in the realm of 160 pounds. So like, I used to lift. I basically haven't really lifted since COVID. I was paying too much for my gym, and then COVID hit, and I very desperately needed to get out of my gym membership, and I did. And then I didn't continue doing anything, but I was never very strong, to be fair. Like, I think that my top bench was only like 40 kilograms or something, maybe closer to 50, but like, you know, I got to a reasonable area, but I wasn't insane. I mean, so the thing is that in college, I hung out with a bunch of gymnasts, and so that changes your perception of what is standard pretty hard. One of my goals, I always want to be fit for like 3 aspects, and unfortunately health is the third. 1 and 2 are, 1 is just feeling fit, looking good, aesthetics. But number 2 is that I basically want to be able to do gymnast tricks. And one of the gymnast tricks that I can tell you all 3 of the big gymnast tricks that I want to be able to do. Are you familiar with a planche in gymnastics? Well, I'll just describe it, whatever. A planche is when you get into push-up position, but then you lean forward until your feet lift up off the ground, and you just hold yourself completely vertically. Pull up a pick, why not? I mean, it's on the ground. You're in push-up position and lean forward till you're straight out. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, yeah, so I want to be able to do that, and specifically do planche push-ups where with your feet lifted off the ground by leaning forward, do push-ups in that position. Just keep your body completely straight as you do push-ups. I think that that's super badass. Related, on shoulder press, I want to be able to do free handstand push-ups. get into a handstand and be able to do handstand push-ups without a wall. I used to be able to kind of do them with a wall, but it's hard. But I was training for that. And then for as far as pull-ups go, I don't really care about muscle-ups, although I think they're cool, but there's a lot of weird stuff with muscle-ups. What I wanted to be able to do was I think they're called actually a reverse planche, actually, but where you just using your back muscles, your lats, to pull yourself, pull your feet horizontal. So just flip yourself to the horizontal. And I was training towards that because that's an incredible lat trick. But for a while, I was able to do pull-ups with weights. I think I could do a pull-up with, was it plus 10 or plus 20 kilograms? I think it must have been plus 10. I don't think I could do pull-ups at plus 20. But to be fair, that was when I was fit and light. My body fat was super low at that time. And as you say, pull-ups are kind of unfair because it's not just strength. It's also how light are you. Someone who's a lot lighter is going to have an easier time doing pull-ups. My back and shoulders at one point were kind of nice. I also had good quads. As said, I haven't really lifted in basically 3 years, and I can still do a pull-up, but it's really hard on me now. And, yeah. I have to fight for even a regular pull-up right now. It's a little bit easier now than it was a year ago, mostly because I've lost weight, but I'm not in good fitness anymore. But yeah. Yo, 200 see, that's crazy. I'm trying to think what my top squat was, and I think that my top squat was only something like 60 kilograms. But that's what I mean, where I'm like, I was in decent shape, but I wasn't, I wasn't ripped. I was in decent shape for a while. And now I'm not. But I'll get back there sometime, I'm sure. Anyway, let's get gaming. Started talking about gym and whatever. My muscle is... Oh, shit. What's the prerequisite quest? Warrior's Dreams like spring grass and renewing. The hell is that one?
I'm always ready.
My muscle is absolutely not still there. The muscle fibers are there, and the muscle memory is still there to various degrees. But that's different. Let's see. I wanted to... Oh, right. Check quests. Yeah, those. Warrior's Dreams. Okay. Whose is this? Is this frickin' Kokomi's quest? I don't really want to do Kokomi. Went to an anime con. There was many Genshin cosplay, of course. And many, cross players. Cool. I dig it. Okay, but honestly... Screw the, Let's do a challenge. Whose challenge do I feel like? Also, I could start inviting people. I had an idea the other day that I want. You can see the pics at TikTok. Totally not a plug. Ame Baniba? Interesting. Okay. Do I have a promote channel on my Discord? I should make a promote yourself. I feel like it's not valuable because no one actually does it. Like, no one actually, I think, follows people on the promote yourself thing, but it's just a good place for people to put stuff occasionally. DM me that. When did I change my character? I got my 2D model right in August. I think that you need to lead with it. I don't think that it'll do it if you put words in front of it. But here, I gotcha. And I got the 2D model mostly for the fact that it, I can flip through emotions a lot easier. I can trigger all of the cool stuff. I can do this. Ayo. But I can mess around with all of those things, and also it's convenient that okay, we're going to do a little flash because I think that it's hilarious. Jack it off. These are all channel points, but my favorite part of the model, honestly, it's got to be the nipple tape. Nipple tape is life. Nipple tape is love. Anyway. That's the thing. My artist has real nipples under there, but you're not seeing them. Why did I hear jack it off? Because jack it off. I see how you got there. I keep it PG-13. I have it listed as 18 plus. I have that in the title. I don't know if I actually have the stream marked mature, but you know, whatever. I think I do for Twitch, but not for YouTube because YouTube gets silly with that stuff. But also it uses a lot less processing power. So when I have to travel and I only have my laptop, the 2D model, since it's not rendering all of those geometries, all of the shit, now I can't think of the word for it, but you know what I'm talking about, all the little triangles. 2D uses less resources, so when I'm on the road, 2D works well. And sometimes I switch back to my 3D model because I do kind of love it and I miss things about it. But then I get playing on my 2D model again and I love it too. I love all my models, honestly. Don't forget to play the games. Later they might think it's just chat stream. Whatever. I'm not too fussed. Whoever pops in, whoever doesn't. The secret story is that Rory streams are always just chatting streams. Sometimes games are just happening in the background. I don't know what deck I'm using.
Time to show you what I've been working on.
Yeah, show it to me. Oh, I don't want to be doing this deck. Oh, God. Yeah. It's balanced with the how dark it is. This is an awful deck to be taking against Remiya, but we'll try it. I think that we will start here. Is this poker? No, this is Genshin Impact, the trading card game. And I need... whatever. I am not too fussed. I shouldn't have... This is going to be interesting. Oh no, we're good, we're good, we're good. 4 Geo or 3 Geo? I mean, obviously. But so I will... give a little... smashy smashy. And then he does a little bit of stuff. It's gonna hurt. I don't actually care about that, thankfully. Now it's my turn. Play that, making sure to use one of my Hydro dice. I believe, and you cannot tell me otherwise, this is Dungeon Dice Monsters. This game is Dungeon Dice Monsters. Suddenly, Outer where card fight Vanguard. What? Ooh, if I can combo him down. Shit, now I kind of regret. No, I'll combo him down next turn. So let's just play you. Play you. Play you. End round. Never watched the anime before. No, I guess not.
Let's light it up.
I don't even know what anime. Okay, that's not bad. That's a lot of pyro, but I really only want Geo right now. Wow, bad luck. Okay, well I got a Geo. Oh, sick. Wait, this is gonna work out great. Card Fight Vanguard. It's like popular anime, but kind of unheard of. Ah, I see. How much is this going to deal? 6? 7, 8, 9? Oh, if I could do one more. I mean, I can. Okay, so how much mana do I have? 10, 11. That takes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome. Okay, we're just going to burst him down in one go. Oh, wait. I can't do that. Fuck. Excuse me. In that case, we always play you. Cryo's fine. He's not going to kill me. If he switches to Chongyun, that's equivalent. So let's just... attack. Good. He uses a pyro. He's gonna hurt me a little bit. Yeah, we figured. It's fine. Because now... we eat some food. gives us a Geodie, and now we are able to just kill him flat out. Anything else that I want to do before that? No, there's not. -8.
This is just, huh? Oh, I need
Switch
to
is there.
focus.
Okay. Next. That was a weird switchy. I think that I actually will play this. It's Chongyun. If he plays that, I don't have enough. I can go straight into hers between these two. That's interesting. You know what? Let's just use this and swing. Because now if he doesn't kill me, okay. That's fine. Because now I can switch to
I will
here.
Let me take that off your hands.
And even though this is going to waste 1 mana because I don't have a use for it, gonna set that and then end my turn. End round. He draws 2 cards, that's fine. Interesting. I will take Geo or Pyro here. Okay, I guess. That's interesting. That's actually really interesting. How much does this deal? 4. I could make it deal up to 7. Not good enough. So what I think we'll do is actually fast swap to Kaya.
Let's go.
And then use that. Opponent's turn. I don't even recognize that food. Okay, he's setting up, which it's a little late to be doing that. I think my number 1 thing is just surviving. I'll use this using... If I want to set up Paimon, do I want to set up Paimon? No, I don't think so. Well, I'm not going to switch back to Noelle at this point, so... And I can't quite. But it worked out. Could have done some things a little bit differently. Because now I'm out of mana and in a weird place. So I guess I'll play Paimon after all. Because I'm a slow deck. And Oh no, Chongyun's gonna kill me. Well, I get to go first, so I get to kill him before he kills me, I guess. Which is probably good. That's interesting. Cute. Okay. Any dice. Okay. It'll do. A little bit shitty, but okay. We will just normal attack. And now we're fine.
The scourge of evil.
You're too good at this.
Yes. I guess. That's not gonna do it. Oh. I didn't remember that I had cryo on me. That was close. 7. How much does my burst deal? 8. Let's make it an even 10. OTK. Sorry, did I say even 10? I meant 11. Okay, we beat the challenge. Got 1,000 gold. Wasn't what it says on the tin, but, you know, whatever. I'm just addicted to the card game a little bit. Low-key.
Oh, the shame. The shame.
Tell you what, Senku, since you're the main viewer right now, I'll let you choose. Would you rather watch more card game or the story quests? That's what they're called. Because I'm down for anything. More card games? You got it. Let's invite new character. Let's keep filling up our roster. I wanted Chongyun. Invite. Yeah. I'll get more letters. I actually really like
I look forward to seeing your techniques.
the card game. Adjust deck first. That was the Geo deck. OTK or Elemental Nonsense. Let's do Elemental Nonsense.
I look forward to seeing your techniques.
Okay, so I have four decks. This deck isn't very good, but these two I've built, and one of them is a one-turn kill. The idea with this deck is that you set up a combo and then you destroy everything just in one turn. And this one I call Elemental Nonsense. It basically uses, this is Pokemon. This is, you summon a whole bunch of critters to help you and deal crazy elemental stuff and whatever. I don't know what Chongyun's bringing, but this deck is probably better against him, but yeah.
I look forward to seeing your
These
techniques.
are two of the top decks in the meta right now. Unfortunately, the meta's kind of stale, and the game's only been out for a couple of weeks. Like, it came out with this patch, but... Okay, so we've got Mana Fixing. We have that, which is fantastic. So I can start. I can use this. I can... Okay, I think we'll trade out you. Yeah, not bad. Okay, so the idea is Majukenki counts as Animo, but has a freezing move. So you use freezing, or no, normally you do... I don't remember which one you want to do first, but you do one of them. He gets 2 summons that help deal damage. Switch into Sucrose. Ideally, you can get her energy up fast. Use this, get her summons. And then, if you need to, this guy, the Rhodia, has the burst that deals damage based on how many summons you get out. So it can. I didn't mean to start with him. Whatever. That's really bad, actually. If my hand wasn't pretty good, I would just reset there, but whatever. Reroll that. Kind of mediocre hand, but at least I can reroll. Do I want to get an extra... You know what? Sure. We'll lead with him. Do not use my cryo dice. Thank you. Rotate over. It just used my cryo dice. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Oh my god. Why does it default to that? Six, which is just enough to get out to play both of my things if I don't use Parametric Transformer. But I'm going to need to basically use now all of my mana fixing, whereas if I had used the other one, I could have just used one or the other. Damn. Well, we use this first and hope to get lucky. Ugh. That's one of the ones we need. That's enough, technically, but if we're lucky... so close. But not good enough. Cryo. Switches to Razor. I don't really care. I guess we tune Parametric. I hate having to burn a card for that, but okay. Deals 1 Animo. Not very good, but it makes the summon. And then he ends turn. Gets to go first. I end turn. Get to go second. So the dice are your mana, so to speak, for the round. And which ones... Ooh, that is going to lead to some weird, fancy stuff. Okay. So I need nothing but Animo now. And each card has a certain elemental cost and then a certain blank cost. And so you have to use dice of the correct elements to do it. And you get certain fill. Okay, that's maybe enough Animo. Yeah, that should be fairly good. So we start... Oh, right. Steel Fang. Ow. My turn. So close to a kill, but oh well. Opponent's turn. Normal attack. Fine. We rotate here.
I can do it.
Switch to Noelle. There's no point in that. I could do mana fixing. Or I can just attack, and that's good enough, honestly.
Not to worry.
Not to worry. Now, unfortunately, these summons are going to expire. But it's okay. I think I will keep the cryo die. I'm not sure if I can use it, but if I can, I will. Not bad. Not bad. He uses Parametric Transformer. Gives Noelle a sword. Switches to Shungyun. That's not a good move from him. Because now I... play that, it's going to infuse cryo,
Hypostasis emulation.
which means I don't really want more cryo, but it's
My
okay.
blade.
I could rotate 1, 2, or quick rotate, redeal cryo. No. Yeah, I think I'll just rotate and, actually, switch character. I'm still a little bit mauling. Oh, I should have done it fast. Oh well, it's fine. Didn't end up mattering. I'm gonna have 1 extra mana, so we might as well use it to draw Pot of Greed and end my turn. Okay. Play card, and now I need to read her abilities. Summons. It won't be swirling anyway, so I guess that doesn't matter. Or I can just attack and then it will freeze. It'll freeze regardless, so let's do it. Summon something. Oh, Froggy. Not what I was hoping for right now, but it's fine, I guess. Those don't do anything for me. End turn. It would, if it had been either of the other summons, it would have killed, which is why I'm a little bit sad about that, because now Shungyun gets to do something before I go off, but this is fine. Keep the Animo dice or no? Sure, I guess. Unfortunate with those, but whatever. Normal. I think that'll freeze first. Shungyun can go off right now, so I need to kill him. So let's just do a normal attack. kills.
The scourge of evil. Ermin. I
Switches
mustn't underestimate
to
you.
her. And now there's a couple of ways that I could kill, but I can either play this and use my burst to deal huge damage, but I want the maximum Pokemons, I think. So we're just going to tune everything. You can change the color of your dice by basically discarding cards for it. Well, I actually need to tune 5. Yep, dumping my entire hand to get them all to be blue. My burst deals 2 damage plus an additional 2 per summon that I have. So it could have dealt huge damage if the timing had been right. But to me, I don't know, something about this just seems funnier to me.
Water's form is ever changing.
I'm out of mana. What do you think? Are you going to be able to kill me? She might be able to kill him. Nope. End phase. Pew! Ka-chow! And the other two won't go off because it actually ends on time.
To the knights.
Did I get 3 out of 3? Good. I get all of Chongyun's cards. Good. Alright.
Seems my skills are lacking.
Okay, so I am going to buy a couple of more cards. I don't think there's anything I need, but commodities. Any weapons or artifacts that I want? No, not that I don't already have. Some story works. Time to do the story quest? Sure. Let me just... I wanted to... Oh. I might actually have almost all stuff that I wanted. That's cute. I'll buy another Chef Mao. Yep. Chef Mao looks breedable. Well. Oh, that is an advertisement for sure.
League of Legends video's
Shush, I don't want League of Legends videos. GTFO. Mate. There we go. Alright. In that case... How much money do I have? I just wanted to see. Only 2,000? Rip. Whatever. Let's just buy 2 more invitation cards. And I could just exit there, but I think it's easier just to go straight to Inazuma. I am remembering that I need to take care of a couple of things, so let's teleport to the Adventurers Guild real quick. Come on. Man, game be loading slow lately. Bum, 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 bum. show some hustle over to here. Talk to
Ad
Catherine.
Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Too many crossplayer picks? Maybe. I don't think having a full hard drive is slowing my internet down, but guess I could delete some of them. I don't want to, though. Well, that's why I have an external hard drive to save all of my fetish content. Oh, the internet. I gotta be careful that I don't say those words that Twitch doesn't like. You gotta be discreet about how cultured you are. Alright, what am I doing? Watatsumi sightseeing. Gross. This is a good song. Any plans later? What do you mean? In what regards? Like later today, later this year, later... Is today just a chill streaming day? I mean, streaming is the main thing looking at. After stream, I might edit videos. That's something that I always say that I might do. Or just chill in whoever stream that I raid into.
Wait, aren't you?
Captain of the Swordfish.
Oh, you have our gratitude.
My most
I was on the Swordfish too.
incredible
You really
title.
Gave it to those Shogunate samurai. Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service. On edge, you say? In fairness, big
Edging?
priest declared. I don't know what else it could be, but and all the more so now that you're back. Seriously, if there's ever anything you need, just say the word.
They all have foreheads that big. I mean, look at how big Traveler's forehead is. It's just covered by a giant fringe of hair. But Traveler's forehead, like, let's look at mice. If I use my mouse as a thing, his eyes are about that big, jawline, has a very long chin, but that's like 3, and then 1, 2, like, finger slap forehead. I guess Traveler's forehead is actually shorter than the rest of his head, but he's always looking downwards a little bit, which makes it worse. Once again, people,
Don't I know you?
part of it is that they have really long chins too.
I've definitely seen
Okay, this guy also
someone
has just
before.
small eyes,
Can't play settle.
which
Not
makes
that I
all of
would
his face look a little bit
necessarily. We're
disproportioned.
at peace now,
Traveler has
finally.
massive
Not the
anime
one who
eyes,
tends to
my
make the
god.
most of it.
Huh. Seems he
He fell asleep, standing up. That's a skill. Am I doing the right quest? Yes. Damn it. Cutscene. Guest recommend what type
I
of
don't
hair
understand what
you
Her
want to
Excellency is
do.
Thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break. Why would she agree to that?
Exactly.
See, that's
Everyone
a
knows you
hairstyle,
can't
but
trust the
it's a little bit
Tenno
weird
Commission.
because he looks old,
I heard
and that
they've
is
been
not an
secretly
old person
coordinating with
hairstyle.
Fatui and plan to continue their attacks.
Reaches your eyes now. My IRL hair is longer than my avatar hair. That's not long.
Wait, for real? You're sure of this?
But I'm with straight hair.
Positive. Some of our guys
I-
had a
I don't
run-in
know.
with a few
I
Fatui. They caught them
generally-
conspiring together firsthand.
I generally just like the one side cut low and then long hair that basically frames the other side. I like an undercut on half the head.
I knew it. The Tenryo Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never change. Honestly, it's kind of naive for.
Shh, keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
Hey there. What you talking about?
Captain, you're back. Do you think we should tell the captain about
My
what
my
we were
goal
discussing
always
just now?
is to as far as fashion, I think peak fashion is to look like a queer-coded Disney villain. That is peak fashion.
No, let's not mention it. He's one of her closest advisors. For all we know, the peace talks could have been his idea.
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from. Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain.
Her Excellency should be in the village at present. Head straight over if you
Like,
wish, Captain.
honestly, my goal of having my hair this long is just because I want to be able to dye it black and do a Scar cosplay.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But
I
if
mean, that's not the only reason, but I could. I'd need to get my eyeliner game on point better, though, because Scar looks like he's wearing some fantastic eyeliner, and while I have eyeliner, all my models do too, it's not on point. Nuts. A red blonde.
Secretly supplying the Tenryo Commission with goods purchased on what? I knew something.
Tenryo Commission? Was sure that we destroyed that. Oh wait, no. Tenryo Commission's whatever.
Wait,
The girl who looks like she's wearing pajamas around
Kokomi,
and also looks 13, but somehow is also the general.
what's going down over here? You should take a look. Pronto!
Your Excellency, this merchant is suspected of.
I mean, I'm
criminal
all for the
activity.
fact,
Our
like,
surveillance shows
I don't
that
know
it is
why
all
I am
have it.
being
That will do. Let's
fussy
move on to
about
that.
it,
But before we make any decisions over whether
because-
this merchant is guilty or not, we must give him the chance to explain himself.
Sakuragi Hanamichi, name the anime.
If he's guilty excuse me, sir.
Of course.
Not top voice acting from that merchant.
And why should we believe you? So what? That doesn't. And even if they did,
Blah 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 blah
Tenryo
blah blah
Commission-
blah
I
blah blah
suppose it
blah
is
blah.
true.
What the Tenryo Commission
Ah,
said
Slam
colluding
Dunk.
with
I
the
haven't watched
Fatui
it. I'm
after
familiar
the
with it.
fighting's already finished. We met a representative
1 minute.
of the Kujo clan recently. It doesn't seem like he'd have the time to be colluding right
Auto.
now. But on the way over here, we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers mention the exact same thing. Kokomi, do you know anything about it?
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryo Commission soon. The Kamisato clan has arranged for them to take place
I
in
mean-
a neutral location. Kujo Sara and I will be accompanied by our guards.
I see one with
We will
him
use the
with
talks
a
to
full
discuss
buzz
the
cut,
plans
which
in
is
detail.
literally just a buzz cut,
Just as arrangements
and
for the
then
peace talks began to fall
various
into
ones
place,
where he looks
we
like
started hearing rumors
Kuwabara
of
from
collusion between the
frickin'
Kujo clan and the Fatui. Allegedly, their goal is. If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Sir,
buzz cuts. I think are one of those ones
Yes, it's a
that
joke, I
almost
swear.
anybody
They
can
stole
look
my goods and
kind
then
of
they
good
ran
with
off that way.
it.
where the
But
hideout
also a lot of people just kind
Well-
of look like tools. It just depends on the shape of your face a
the
lot.
potential ramifications of this incident
But also
are
if you just
serious.
own it, like
We will
whatever, it's
retrieve your
good.
goods, and if,
Dennis
however,
Rodman's hair, ha.
If we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion between the Fatui and the Tenryo Commission, I expect you to fully comply with our
Yes, of course.
Matsuda?
Okay, so
Chimura?
I know that it's ridiculous because like
Well received, Your Ex.
Good. Now, Traveler, I mean, Captain of Swordfish Platoon
just call me
Section 2,
Traveler.
would you join me in the investigation?
Yes. I am not. Why would I ever say ma'am? Yes,
I
ma'am.
also
She's
have a
the
few new things
least
to teach you.
mommy energy. Yo, it's Nugs.
If we do find the
Hey, Nugs.
merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryo Commission,
Okay.
we need to get to the bottom of it.
So what's ridiculous is that for some reason I'm okay with the they're not called kimonos if they're short, they're whatever, they're something else. But that the kimonos for like Shogun and I and all these other people are ridiculously short and like out of style. And meanwhile, we have frickin' Shenhe, who's just literally wearing a bodysuit with strategic cutouts. God, I love that woman. Ilan wearing a similar bodysuit with different strategic cutouts. Back to Miko, she also has a bit of a bodysuit, but it's underneath, so it's just basically underwear. But all of this, somehow, I'm okay with. I just recognize it as being sexualized whatever outfits. But for some reason, frickin'...
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Character archive. For some reason, when I look at Kokomi specifically...
Relax.
Where are you, Kokomi? For some reason, something about her outfit, while it's not it's not honestly worse than anyone else's. Like, look at that under boob. My God. Something about her outfit specifically just screams, hey, I'm wearing my nightgown as though it's regular clothing. I am wearing a negligee with leggings and telling you that it's clothing. You can see my bloomers. Like, it just strikes me as so weird. And that attached to her, she looks like a 13-year-old and has a young voice, and she's like the army general. I just, something about all of that drives me crazy. The date scenes that she has with Traveler are cute. Kathy. Basement dwellers, yeah. Couldn't sleep and now not gonna. Did I watch the World Cup? Nope. I don't really care for spectator sport.
In the next volume? Drat.
And let's actually switch our teams over to my regular deploy. Also, why we got lollies but no Shotas? Just saying.
Take it easy.
Something sus. Spent the night staring at drawing, not knowing what to... I didn't mean to do that. Excuse you. Imbalance. Sexist nonsense.
This must be the Fatui camp that the
Or maybe
Mohan
there
looks
are,
at.
and
It
let's
used to
face
be
it,
a
it's not like you
Heliotrope
can tell
camp.
the difference. But we do actually know all of their pronouns, so...
That's for sure. Our enemies in the light.
Our
while we are in the
enemies, ma.
shadows. I think option 1.
I don't like her when she's being a general and supposed to be like this incredibly clever whatever. I do like it when she's just being a chill friend.
Surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution, but
After the
requires
dialogue's
superior
done,
combat
Nugs.
skills. With an
I gotcha.
explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a project. If
Blah,
we
blah,
decide
blah.
to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared.
Struck things up.
Alright. Well, Draven, I haven't had much chance to fight alongside you in the past. I'm not sure I'll be able to keep up with your pace. Still, not to worry. Even if I can't claim to be a warrior myself,
She is cute a
I'm
little
no
bit.
stranger to the battlefield. This fight should be well within my capabilities. Okay, let's clear out the camp.
Oh, hey. We gotta practice with her. Anyway. Ara. Thank you for joining me today, Nugs. It is a pleasure to have you here, as always. Should I do a... What would be the character trope that has Ara Ara? Hold up. We got this. I'm having ideas. Awful dangerous ideas. But what would you call the character type that has that does that? Mommy? There's got to be something better. Mommy milkers. Just gotta fix up. Let's see. Here we go.
Just let me know if you ever find yourself in a pinch. I can help you out.
Set an amount. Let's set a fairly moderate. And you guys can have the full month. I wonder if I can change those. Whatever. There you go. Oh, wait. Whatever. I would have loved to put a picture in, but not necessary. What in the... Hey, Domika. How you doing? What do you call a mountain made of cats? A mountain.
Well met. Let's move.
Whatever. You know what?
Make yourselves at home.
Triple Hydro, let's go.
I see everything. Their movements have become rigid and sluggish. You make a good team.
You haven't seen the last of us. Killjoy, we've only just begun.
Hold the line.
Well, that was good. You're out?
Excellent work.
Oh, Senku's off. All right.
All thanks to your genius tactics.
Have a good one, Senku. Thanks for popping in. Good to see you.
Actually, even the best tactics live or die. Winning a battle takes...
Now that you mention it,
Night night.
I did make a pretty big con. Hey!
I must admit... What's their objective? What...
All right.
Hey, Shiroi, how you doing?
Hey, look here. Could these belong to the merchant? So these are the Fatui food supplies?
I mean, Nugs just provided one. What do you call a mountain of cats?
Making materials.
A mountain? But
This
that's...
is way too dangerous. We
I'll get another one. An extra. Pirate Reno store treasure. Blah blah something. Treasure, Paimon. Good job, Paimon. Playing basketball. Sweet. You have a good time? Let's see. Thinking of dad jokes. Aha.
Kokumi! Kokumi! We found the merchant's stuff!
I see.
Why is it important that dads bring extra socks golfing? In case they get a hole-in-one? But that's... I'd like to get warmed up. I am cold.
Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools.
Yes, yes. Why
All
can't I
essential
skip
for
that line?
post-war recovery.
Weird.
By contrast, it's
Doubtful,
no
likelihood, opportunistic, which is to say
Hardly.
he's
We're
just a
not
merchant.
gonna give them back to...
Don't worry. In my recently issued post-war temporary decree,
What the hell?
if he had taken...
Kokumi, you think...
It's a little...
Also, I really hate, as always, being spoon-fed. You think of everything. This is the emotion you're supposed to feel, because this is realistic dialogue. I mean, I guess it's not actually that unrealistic to just say you think of everything. I just get annoyed because they are so heavy-handed with everything else with dialogue and telling us how we should feel about things. Like, wow, that's really sad. Constantly. -6 tomorrow. Wow. Centigrade. Better than -6 Fahrenheit, but oof. Looks like I have to go down anyway. Might as well, because then I get a path. No, shit. I thought that I missed and was going to go all the way down. Who are you? Faraway place, protecting us. Oh no. Don't tell me that you're frickin' Tepe's brother. Or sister, whatever. Because that'd be sad. Thanks for the flowers, though. Those are a pain to collect. Marus. Only December? Yup, it's gonna get colder.
My goods. You got them back, huh?
I
Thank
also
you, Your
want to just
Excellency.
wrap up in blankets. My house
so sure.
stays
Based on the
just
information
ice cold.
in the case,
But
So
no
I
case, no button.
am currently
how
wearing
much
a
gets
sweater
carried away?
inside and actually wearing my
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't
flannel
have a clue.
pants over my
Abroad in
regular
no
pants
brains.
just for
Come-
some extra heat, and I'm
I'm afraid you're
freezing
getting
considering
ahead of
getting a
yourself.
jacket on for
You may be
inside.
innocent of the accusations, Origin. You have already admitted.
Wait,
I have
wait,
a
Your
space
Excellency,
heater,
who
but
sent
it's
you
too
out
loud for while
I
I'm
have no
streaming.
business taking
I don't
flat,
want
just as
to,
merit must be
like,
recognized.
here, you can
Mistakes
hear it
must
turn
be
on for just a
penalized.
second.
here? Wait a minute. But
Well, don't just stand there.
Your Excellency.
If you want
He
to
says
know
all
what it
those of the
sounds like
Tenryou
to have an
Commission, MMR
airplane taking
probably
off
is,
next to me while
but
I
not the
play
rest.
Genshin.
Especially these ones.
I mean,
They're
at
clearly
least
for
it gives a
Shrines.
little bit of heat, but
It seems that the
No,
team
thank you.
simply dumped all their stolen goods in one. I know.
Not at all, Your Excellency. But if I know the piece.
I understand.
uh-huh,
your
peace, stolen goods. Why are they still, like, that's the weird thing with story quests, that, like, it doesn't make sense
What
if
Hatsumi
you've
Island
completed
observes different customs systems than the rest of Inazuma.
Oh god, we're
I
walking.
imagine it must all seem a little alien to you.
I mean, we are literally aliens from another world. Me just suddenly getting ADD hyperfixation on the fact that Traveler has some really fantastic gloves and I'm jealous. Take a walk with Kokomi.
It's been
This
a
is the
long time
quest.
Since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine.
I can't bug her AI too much since I'm on Dendro Traveler.
You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. It was close
Worst
to the
story
statue of
quest?
the
Ah, shit.
But after she struck
I'm just
down
doing
all
it because I need to
relations
finish
between
this one to
Watatsumi
unlock
Island and
Ito's, and I really want Ito's story
and hoping
quest.
to raise all this
Both,
at the peace
they
talks
say to
next
do it
visit.
before the event, but also Ito's one of my favorite characters, so there's no reason
Your
not to
Excellency.
do it.
What brings you out this way on your busy... Oh my.
Your Excellency, I beg you, if we reconcile...
Come on.
I know.
I appreciate your...
Wonderful.
You missed us playing some TCG at the beginning of the day.
Your Excellency? Well, I'll be
Fancy
meeting you. Do you know?
That's a weird
my
character
daughter's
model.
involved herself in the
Super
shrine
young
reading
face,
selection
but
process
also
this
gray
year.
hair, but
If she
also
makes it to
glasses and a
Sangonomiya,
shawl, and I just don't know
I'm
what
always
age she's
telling my
supposed to
daughter that if
be.
She gets the chance to learn from her Excellency. I mean,
Well, if she...
I really like Kokomi when she's just being a girl, when she's just someone like hanging out and she's a little bit shy, insecure, whatever. I hate Kokomi the general because she does not give off any general aura to me at all. I don't understand. And she's supposed to be like a super genius with tactics and whatever, but most of it is very if I was an author, my editor would say show don't tell about her stuff. She says something to make us know how intelligent she is, but we don't actually see.
This kind of... Your Excellency.
So it's just all very strange.
There's been a situation... Oh, we retreat... Really?
And she solves a lot of problems that's like, oh yeah, I'm a
Yes, the two young ladies
assistant
who are
manager
safe
and
just
everyone
went
else
to
is
the inn.
incompetent and can't and are asking me how to do really basic things. And because I'm the only one capable of even being an assistant manager, that promotes me to general. Good God. $10 the next day. Fine. Why'd I go there? Oh, actually, am I... Yeah, I still have some time before I fill up on my whatchamacallit. Her secret. Oh, we're finding her secret? How scandalous. Wait, did I just see that there's a, we're gonna be getting a web event? Let's go. The Saintess of, Sangonomiya? I don't know necessarily what that... I mean, the priestess or something. I guess that... Okay, so that's, I guess, the other thing that I dislike with Genshin. Genshin seems to fit into the, divine providence, trope. The idea that rich people deserve to be rich because rich people are all, the best at what they do. If you are the best at if you're rich, then you must also be knowledgeable. And we see this that everybody who is royalty or rich or anything whatever tends to have a vision and be powerful to at least a much higher degree than common folk. Not all of them do, certainly, and not all common folk don't. Like, I don't think Bennett, or certainly Razor we can't say anything about, but, like, there are characters who we don't know anything about that. But most of the powerful characters who are plot essential, who have vision, that create the movement in Genshin, are rich and or connected. I mean, Ito's part demon. He also falls into the same trap. He's not a common person by any means. Unless you were agreeing with me in that. But I find that to be a very annoying trope because it's used a lot in media and also very, very much in older media. But it really reinforces the idea that rich people deserve to be rich because they're also good. And that's sketchy. Because, let's face it, as Mr. Musk has been showing very hard, being rich doesn't actually mean that you're good at stuff. Or being lucky doesn't mean. There's a lot of weird stuff. Rana, so far as I've seen, is an amazing character who's common and does not get a vision. Like, she's kind of the proving the point.
How is she still not? Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Unless I missed something and Rana does have noble bloodline.
Are you looking for her?
But as I said, it's not necessarily that it's...
So strange. Guess we should just call it a...
Not necessarily.
I guess so. I haven't finished the Rana quest.
Ah, yes. Number 98. Should have
but
visited the
beyond
footnotes
that,
as far as I'm concerned, you...
it doesn't matter that there are some rich and or divine people who don't have visions. There are common people who do. It's the prevalence that makes it a little bit sus.
Time to act.
There are NPCs with visions. There are, although almost everyone with a vision eventually becomes playable.
Body and mind.
But there are NPCs with visions. There are common people.
Are you sure this is the right place?
But a suspicious amount of them are also, like, if I just
Doesn't that tree look like the one she just...
look through character archive, let's just do a quick count on. I don't know anything about Faru-san or Layla. We'll set that out. We'll ignore the Archons also because they're obvious. Nilo, to my knowledge, common. Sino may be common. Candace, don't know. Dory is at least certainly a merchant. I don't know all of her background, and Dory has her own issues. I don't know a lot of them, actually. Mostly it's almost all of the leaders we see. It was worse through Inazuma, for sure. Inazuma's the worst for it, because obviously Kamisato, Miko, Shenhe was released during Inazuma. Ito, Toma, Kokomi, Shogun, Sarah I would count. Yoimiya is common. I'll give Yoimiya points for being common. Sayu, don't know. Kamisato, rich. Why can I not remember his name since I not saw it? So, Kaedahara, Kazuha, of course. Kazuha. Yeah, it's just particularly bad in Inazuma. There's a little bit of weirdness through Liwa that all of the people who are important are once connected to the gods, which is also a little bit meh. But I mean, I guess it's fine for people who are related to gods. I just wish that there was more people who weren't. Yeah. Mondstadt does a decent job of having common people. Sucrose, to my knowledge, common. Bennett is an adoptee by the leader, but we'll still say common. Fischl, fairly common, I think. Xingqiu's awful, for my point. Beidou is a pirate, either common or at least works among common. Xiangling, I believe, common. Razor, also adoptee, effectively common, although also absolutely protagonist. Barbara is in a weird middle ground. Lisa's in a kind of middle ground. Kaya and DeLuca are awful, for my point that they are both obviously rich kids. Amber, common, but also worthless. Mondstadt is closest to 50-50, I feel like. Liyue, you don't see too many rich people who are in power, and those who are rich and in power kind of deserved it, which is to say, like, Yunjin and Ningguang. I doubt that Ningguang didn't have some rich ancestry, but it's kind of okay. And then you have a lot of ones from Liyue who are just descended from the gods, which I don't love that being the only representation of PCs, but whatever. Inazuma, it feels like it's all rich. To the credit of, well, semi-credit of Sumeru, part of their thing is that Sumeru, I haven't really noticed a royal bloodline. There are people who are in with the academia. There are people who are influential, but usually through academia. It makes it very hard to say, oh yeah, you absolutely are from a divine, super powerful heritage. The closest is like Candace, I'm not so sure on. And there's obviously weird stuff with, melanin in Sumeru, but there are better and worse parts of that. Sumeru is hard to judge. Mondstadt is closest to being okay. It's just a trope that I really don't like, because it's used in fiction a lot to excuse weird things and drive certain narratives, which I'm opposed to. Most of them are in rainforest. I'm not sure what you mean, Domenico. What makes sense? Yeah, I get in Sumeru, but what about it? The fact that all of the good guys have paler complexions? Because I'm not sure that that makes sense. I'm not sure that we can make sense of that.
Out of my way!
Huh. I'm in a... That was an uncomfortable semi-death loop. That hurt like hell.
Our bond is strong.
Wouldn't even say the good guys. I mean, that's true. A lot. Just the fact that most of the characters... Okay, but here's the thing. A lot of the people who live in the desert have more fair skin, and also the desert people, like, it's kind of my same issue that we're like, oh yeah, these people are terrible because they kill people, but we kill Fatui agents all the time, and they're just peoples. And one of those people is all of the desert natives are by default villains. And yes, there is a in-story reason for that, but that's still a narrative choice. That in-story reason did not need to be there. The thing with treasure hoarders is that without having an opposing side, it doesn't mean much. Because, yeah, you don't see any melanistic difference within Mondstadt, and even for that matter, really Liyue. Did I just trigger one of those electro guys? I didn't see where it went. Also, where the hell am I supposed to be going? I'm so confused. Designated place. Okay, let's just actually look at... Make her appearance. True. Pocket sand. It's just one of those problems that I think it doesn't do. Like, I'm willing to just ignore it to a certain degree, but I don't think we do any favors to the game or anything else by pretending like it's not an issue. It's a bit of an issue. Where the hell? Ah.
Kokomi! So this is where you ran off to. You got...
No.
You run...
No. It's just... You noticed? To be honest, constantly communicate. You're somehow stuck because of my blood. So, don't worry. I have to make a...
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling... I was reading a book last time I was here, but... I only got about halfway through.
We'll find it, and then we'll read it out to you.
We're going to read it to her?
I'm really
wow.
back to Watatsumi Island.
I do like the cute moments. It's just that easy.
Whoa. So does Kokomi make time to deal with Sangonomiya? This is a lot of work.
Really bold of Paimon to say, we'll read it for you, when I'm convinced Paimon can't read.
Could this be the book she wanted?
Energy -3. Energy -4.
Captain came back today.
News of Peace Talks, +2. Swordfish Captains, energy +4. Wow. I said, I like it when she's just a girl.
Give it here.
We just stole her diary. Yeah. I can see it's definitely on the boring side. But a lot of it is that we're trying to make something happen. Like, honestly, just give me frickin' Noelle's whatever. I don't remember what they call the 4-star ones. Noelle's hangout, except with Kokomi. And I'll be all for it. Like, whatever. It'd be cute. It'd make me actually like Kokomi a bit.
No! Tonight's the victory feast. Not to mention that the peace talks are just around the corner. You sure that's...
Avoid disaster. The war zone. Did you see?
Would have been made out better as a hangout. It would be. I agree. Because it already feels like one. But then it's so much talking about war and so many fetching around, running around. I understand why we're saying that this one's a particularly obnoxious one. Victory Banquet, and then we can maybe start Ito's quest if I don't get too bored and decide to go back to card games. Even though I'm sure Ito's quest is better, there's only so much of this kind of stuff that I can deal with.
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still
Oh, a
need to
quick
get
speech. Yay. That's what I wanted.
Don't worry.
Come on.
That's great.
Ito's is gold?
Welcome, everyone. Today, recently, none of us can thank you all for your this feast.
I mean, as I said, I thought that when we had that moment...
Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. I'm so glad it's all going. People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go around and see what... I still have no further leads, and
I
I'm
liked
concerned
reading her
that something
diary.
might happen
I
at
liked her
tomorrow's
being a
feast.
little bit shy about trying to fight alongside us. Ito's quest, one of the bangers. I have heard something along that. I mean, Ito is just a fantastic character. More half-assed war bad thing. Yeah. Because, once again, one of the issues with Genshin also is that it tries to moralize at us
Watatsumi Island
instead of
was
just
finally recently
bringing
well, the
events
biggest
and
thing
telling
during
us and
hostility.
letting us
When the
draw
catch wasn't
conclusions
we'd
from
go
the
to
story.
bed.
It
I hear
force
you.
feeds the
come
conclusions to
on.
you. But whatever. That's why I just skip that kind of thing more often. A little bit less often if it's part of an Archon quest.
Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature's remedy when you over... Are you referring to the... It's funny you should say that the soldiers... He's been acting...
I've
It's
liked
a
most of
miracle
the
funniest.
Sumeru stuff
Sorry,
so
I'm afraid
far.
it-
Sounds promising.
You know what? I'll do a 10 pull for Ito. Might as well.
Take it easy.
I really want Wanderer, but I also really want Ito. So, we can see something there.
Huh? Wait, you actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a run for it.
I am a cute girl. Pull for me.
Is that so?
I liked Raiden's just because I enjoyed getting the history with Makoto and stuff. And Raiden was actually decent. Like, I don't know, there was stuff that I didn't dislike with
Are we
Raiden.
gonna do this?
We'll see.
Oh wow. That feels bad. Ow. Well, he definitely didn't throw down pocket sand. He just flat out died.
No wonder you really do have a warrior's will. Then
We don't have a
maybe
warrior's
you can
will.
lead a
We have
captive.
hacks.
Comrade. We made it up. The story.
Best Archon quest out of all four. I have to say, I will say,
That's exactly what we're peace talks. What's to stop the Tenri? We are the resistance.
It's-
We can't trust the.
okay,
truly
yeah. I will make this comment. I actually really liked the Mondstadt Archon quest. It's just been a very long time. But when I first got into Genshin and I played the Mondstadt quest, I'm like, there are entire games that are less fleshed out than this, and this is just like chapter 0. This is the intro. I really enjoyed the Mondstadt Archon quest. Liwa felt weird. Liwa's Archon quest is why I'm not a huge fan. See, that's what I hate about Songli. I hate the fetch quest stuff and how he's just like, I'm so rich that I don't understand money, pay for my stuff. It drove me crazy. Like, I'm supposed to be all knowledgeable, but also I don't know anything. Some people like it. I was not one of them. Inazuma had really high highs and really low lows. Basically, the first half was very See, I thought Inazuma was better in the second half. Basically, once you get when you meet the Balladeer and past that, that's when it's good to me.
Don't take that tone with me. For the sake of victory, you'd have me just put down my weapon and every time I see it. I guess you're not one of us.
Nah.
Well,
I'm not too opposed to the ending. It's reasonably epic. It's a little bit, you know, it pushes some weird things, but the fight with Senora is cool. It wraps up her thing. My only sadness is that she is absolutely dusted and ergo will never be one of the ones that we get to play as, because I would freaking love to have Senora as a playable. Yeah, fair. I mean, I guess that I do have to give credit. Not everything I like, everyone will like. And so,
I see.
so long as they're approaching someone.
I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If only I think I understand. The talks don't begin until I highly suspect.
Well, that's no good.
That won't work. It would almost certainly, not to mention.
Sounds like a
Don't let it worry you. These soldiers crossed the line, but let's meet here again tomorrow.
I have to say, we reach it, all guards defeated. I hate, actually, in-game, when they put, regular soldiers against us, because everything that we've seen says regular soldiers, we know, are like, we kill them for fun. They're cannon fodder. They have no value against us, and forcing us to feel like they're a real threat is just obnoxious. Like, whenever we surrender because we're surrounded, you think that I can't take on 50 of these mooks? By all accounts, any treasure hoarder is a reasonable fight for the Millelith or Knights or whatever. They're at least a significant threat, and I don't know how many treasure hoarders it would take for me to really consider them a threat. At least not without some boss monster. Wait till 10 next day? Sure.
Good roll.
The thing is, we're so often opposed that, like, becoming a target or not shouldn't be in our consideration. We routinely are allied with and fighting against gods. What do we care if the common people aren't a fan of us? Like, we're a target against the city, sure. They're not stupid enough to send someone who incapable against us, and the capable people we always ally or fight with anyway, so who cares?
I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the
Just say, hey, we're not going to be arrested. We're going to push our way through because I can't see why I care about this.
Well,
treat us like the godslayers that we are.
Here. These are some directives I wrote last
But then
night.
every time people are like, oh yeah, Traveler's so good and powerful. He's the hero of whatever. And then we get to a new area and everyone, we're internationally famous while also being a nobody. And that
These peace talks are quite exceptional. It is a major step
paradox
forward,
takes
but
me
I
out of
know
the
now that
story.
this as the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. Excellent.
I wish we got more cutscenes. Like when you see Diluc first introduced and he does like bouncing off the walls nonsense to fight the Fatui. I wish that we saw more stuff like that where like a soldier comes at us and we just step to the side and casually deflect the spear. Like they attack us, they try to lance us with a spear, and we just casually, we don't fight them, we don't do anything. We just push the spear out of the way as we walk by and continue on our way. That would give a sense of badassness. Even Inazuma, I understand why the locals don't know us, but Inazuma's not completely cut off from the rest of the world, and there's no way the nobility, etc., don't have a complete understanding of, hey, did you hear about that one person who recently defeated Storm Terror, who was influential in saving Liyue when an ancient god attacked? The nobility knows us. The nobility has gotten missives, either that or their spy network is shit and they don't deserve to be ruling any nations. Get a better information network. But that's what I mean, that there's just weird stuff about it. Inazuma gets more of a pass, but I'm just not impressed. And once again, it doesn't matter if the NPCs recognize us. What I want to see is the game treating us like the badasses we are. That when we're attacked, we don't treat it like a serious threat every time.
It's been a while, Kujo-san.
Yes. Where you dealt my forces quite the devastating. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
That's right. He's here to he experienced the war between us.
Bearing witness, that's what I always do.
Made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace.
Seems reasonable. Then
Titty peace talks.
the first item is the maritime administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for what we intend to remove these restrictions. But going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our...
That's fine. But if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to any losses they sustain due to issues.
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty.
Negotiations.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people
But
have
till we
been
got to them
subjected
first
to
and are in
lengthy
control,
interrogations on
that's
economic
also
cooperation
always
between
weird to me
islands
when
who
we
suffered
unseal an area and Fatui are already deeply involved in it.
True. We're experiencing some
How do
shortages,
they get
but
past
we'll
all the
recover in
seals
juice, not to mention
so
that your
far ahead of
proposal
us?
Let's leave that aside for
How
now
are
then.
Fatui casually
On to the
hanging
military
out in
question.
the electric area of
just isn't feasible.
Tatsarasumi?
Not in the short.
With all due respect,
You could. Comrades, never trust the Cujo. Let's get them. Protect Madame Cujo.
Yeah, we just throw a book. Wait, Aether gets a voice line even if it is just awkward laughing?
16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73? Which one is it?
Both sides are like, just let the leader say stand down. Both sides are capable. Good job, Komi.
Kokomi, which scenario number is this in the direct?
The last one. But hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu. Situation has changed. Rest assured.
I don't understand what.
Madam Kujo, this is rather serious.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now!
What did she say? Something about spies? Wink. Wink wonk.
Speak. Collusion with the Fatui?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion.
I mean,
such.
there was some collusion.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island going.
There absolutely was.
At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be
Wow.
nothing to lose.
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and
Wow.
start things up. With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion.
And the
was just a
Fatui
one-off
just like
conversation.
these
How many
random
from
guards
Watatsumi
were
Island
able
even
to
found
make
out
the
about it? I had
decision
no
and
idea.
were treated as being
That's enough.
authorities.
When we return, might I remind you
That's
that
so
this
weird.
is the Fatui. Have you completely forgotten? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever. So,
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached it.
oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. They want to keep Inazuma in a state of turmoil. One day, I will
Please
hunt
give
them
us
down.
a Senora story
Every last
quest.
one. We
Just let
bear
us do a
responsibility
prequel.
for this issue. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence.
But of course, Madam Cook, for the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks. I would therefore...
It seems that I must act with... I will lay this issue aside. As for the trade
Such a
issues,
weird peace negotiation. Like both sides are
Never
way
knew the
too
grand strategist of Watatsumi Island. I hope that when we meet
accommodating.
again,
And
we
I
can
get why
continue
they're
these
accommodating,
sit-downs.
kind
I
of,
think
because
we can
both
leave
sides
things
just
there for
want
today.
peace, and
I should inform you that we
want to
did that
be
as a
good,
truly
but
complete
it's still
and
just
recommend you say and do.
I will bear this in mind. I shall take my leave now.
Your Excellency,
Let's discuss it after we get back.
it's fine. It's not necessarily something that I would put into a game. That's all. Too much detail about things that are way too complex. But it's fine. Don't worry about it, Rory. You'll get bogged down in nonsense. Oh. Hello. What are you? Blow up explodey barrels? Oh, come on. What is it? Oh, I see. You know what? We're not going to get there, but I see what they want. Easy peasy. Shoot that one. Get up high. Shoot that one. And that one. Easy challenge. Just didn't see it before. Amazing, a silver sword. Love those. Anyway. Onwards. Yo, hey Minx. Not much. Talking about random stuff. Talking about how this quest is rather boring and how I hate various story beats that Genshin tends to do.
But Your Excellency, I want to keep
I understand your sentiment. During the war, there were.
When Genshin's great, it's great. When it's bad, it's fairly mediocre. It's not actively bad usually. It's just very middling sometimes.
Very well. Then I hereby
Nothing
declare.
cared about the story. Oh my god. I declare longest pause ever.
That as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join. But be warned.
Your Excellency, what are you...
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace, and it is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace. But we must still retain a defensive... I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2
Wow.
All right, dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And remember, if there is, there will be no more leniency from me.
Yes, ma'am. From now on, thank you for this opportunity.
Try and
Your
decide what to
Excellency.
play.
We'll
Minesweeper. Cookie Clicker. Oh, I got super addicted in Cookie Clicker. I honestly love the TCG. I might go back to playing. Do you need some cuddles to recharge? Talk to Kokomi near her secret base. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Take it easy.
It's just off the path, but it actually took me a ridiculous amount of time to find tunnel.
Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been restored. Recovering. Slowly, but
What is it? I need,
I should be raring to go before too long. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people.
What is it?
I've improved.
Sparky.
I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time.
Goro would just be so bad. He's such a chump.
To be honest, in the past, I was concerned only with, but I realize now that wasn't going far. I have a long way to go. In short, I've still got some maturing to do. Could you stay here on Watatsumi Island?
Was that a marriage proposal?
To keep me company for a while longer?
Well, screw you, sis. We're married now. Okay, leaves. Yeah, kind of. That's definitely how that is happening in-game. Need to marry Song Li? Oof. Why, though? Also, where is my Electrogama to get me into there? Also, I have not done this puzzle yet. Uh-oh. I think I saw that it's lit on the... Oh, that was the side. Shit. Whatever. I think I want it oriented this way. Hoping that this is just a super easy puzzle. And it was. Fantastic. He has the God of Rocks and has a pet dragon. Isn't he a pet dragon? Okay, I guess he does have a pet dragon. To be fair, it could have been a pet anything. He just carved it to be a dragon. Whoops. Ow. Fixable. You will be broke. He will ask to borrow your credit card and come back and say, okay, so we're 20,000 in debt, but that'll probably be fine, right? You can deal with it. Okay, but seriously, where is a Electrogama to let me through there? Probably up high somewhere. Let's just go through this, see if it sends me somewhere useful. There's a sign on the wall. That's interesting. Spends everything on gacha. You're right, you're right. But I needed a new, I needed the weapon. You wouldn't force me to go without the weapon, would you? Our Lord and Savior? Oh. Okay, you stupid firefly. We almost done.
Take it easy.
Oh my god. It just keeps going. Got past the Ruin Guard in mission, but it's the hypostasis. Oh, precious chest? That's nice. You're trying to do the rank up. Nope. Exquisite chest.
Let me lead you a verse. Stand with me.
Collect those because I'm always looking for more huts. You're struggling with the rank up quest. I would suggest that you make sure that your weapons and artifacts are leveled. Unfortunately, that's not something that I could co-op with you to help you get past. So we're going to need to... The best I can do is advise how you... building characters and making sure that you have all of your gear leveled up and all that stuff. Or ignore it forever and just eventually become way too strong for it. Just become overpowered. $12.50. Believe I need 1440 if I have one wish. Let's check what the special event is. Oh my god, loading times. I doubt that it's going to give us 100 right now. Ito's a fun character, which is also a pain. Which you like? Ha. If I didn't need to hit J. I meant to check. I'm level 21, so long ways off from getting another one through that. Shame. Though on that note, let's hit up the teapot real quick. Just take care of business. Also, masochist. No, I want Ito. So I'll do at least the 110 pull. Glad I took care of that when I could. Something tells me that I'm not going to be able to create more lush grapevines, because I know that I need a bunch of them still. Furnishing schematics. Yep, those are... Starfill Valley, Galesong Hill. We'll take care of that. But these are new, which means I haven't done them, which means we will just start by creating them. Because I'm sure that I need that for something, right? Got the primos?
If you ever have any questions...
I really want Alhaitham, but I also really want everybody else, so I'm just going to pull and see what Genshin decides to give me. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. I can... Oh, right. I was going to check the event.
If the
but
Arataki
let's
gang stirs up any trouble.
do these, because then we have the 4. Bum, bum, bum. Also, bag. Switch out for the Woody Boy. Now then, I wanted to check. What is this special event today? You already have a red horn for Ito. You just want more. Tales of the Yaokai. Interesting. Is that super loud? I feel like that's super loud. Yeah, a little bit loud. Oh, and it's why would it do those discordant notes? Let's pause my other music, though, for it. I might need to turn off the music, because the discordant notes are not it. Yay, publishing house. Commissions, we'll take care of it, but new. Oni Paimon wonders how it would feel to touch Oni horns. No. That time I realized I had a bean allergy. Absolutely. Humorous romance. An Oni girl whose relationship is not going well ate a legendary magical bowl of romantic red bean rice in hopes to save her life. But in her excitement, she forgot that, as an Oni, she's allergic to beans. Even the effect of red bean rice seems to have undergone some magical changes due to the allergy. Looks like the relationship is about to take a very different path. Wow. Lighthearted and amusing love stories always make people feel good. But the bean allergy does kind of remind me of a certain Oni. Yeah, it does. Bam. Well, that's 20 primo. Can I get more from it? Path of Glorious. Hot-blooded student club. Oni dreams of beetle fighting and joins beetle fighting club. Only find out about to be shut down. Crisis revitalizes it. Great. Cute. If only there were more details mentioned in the comprehensive guide to beetle fighting. Ito's our editor. Terrifying. Okay, we only got the 21 time. That's fine. Okay, so we'll get a handful of Primogem through this, but not for a while. Sure. Well, that was interesting. We peeked at it. We had a look. Another character design stolen. Rip. All right. So with that out of the way, at least it gave us a handful of primos. Hydro Archon supposed to be based on Sealy from Honkai. Interesting. Oh, right. I should have claimed the mail. Claim all. Claim all, claim more. Let's do the dailies real quick. Because I do want to do a 10 pull today, and I need to get a couple of more Primogem to get there. But I think that I can get there today. At least with only moderate difficulty. Okay. One down. I'm on the wrong road. I need to be higher. I'm actually going back towards Obnoxious. I already collected your chest. Thank you for that, guys. We zoom, zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. Zaboomafoom. Suppose I could steal 160 by cashing in some of my, whatchamacallit? My glitter? Or is it the other one? I don't know. It's one of them. At least. More? All done. Collect, collect, collect. Collect all the stuff. There we go. Lurking. All right. Have a good one, Shiroi. Thanks for dropping by. Night, night. hit up. You know what? Probably better to go from the top of this hill and just jump for it. But we can do a quick ping pong over. And that puts us at 60 plus that was 80. We needed what? Like 200? Oh, that's going to be rough. Maybe if we complete Ito's story quest, or if we just skip the skip it for a second to start on the event. That's probably the play, actually. I seem to be on fire. Ow. This could kill. Didn't, though. What is this? A Swift Slayer. Okay. Just you two to start? Next. Well, and he just dies passively. Okay. Next. I believe that was 3. I'll teleport and then I'll go see. Event's got a while. I know it has a while. I'm just trying to pull some quick Primogem so that I can definitely do another 10 pull today. And I'm trying to think what the easiest way to do that is. Meet again. Research. We're going to stink the place up a bit. Going back to the roots. Has this path always been here? I feel like I have not been on it. Weird champ. Anyway. Hello. Wait, what? Is it under or over? Looks like over. Whoops. Meant to switch here first. Switch into our tallest character. Do a little bounce. Nice. Always happy to get a bit more of that. Bugs? Okay. Good. Start taking photos. Start taking photos. Thank you. Perfect. Report back. Let's go. And then I'll see how many primos I have right now. Oh, you know what I can do? I can beat floor 9 of the Abyss. That'll take me like 5 minutes. Let's do that. And that'll be 150, right? No daily commissions. Awesome. Short teleport. Whew, fingers are cold.
Thank you for complete.
I think... Yeah. I can spend... I can buy, one alchemy thing of condensed resin. And not need to worry about it anymore until after stream. Or at least until after the exciting part of stream. Let's go. Okay. Floor 9. Give me a challenge to make floor 9 at least a little bit interesting. Maybe we only use 4 characters total? Think that I can do floor 9 with only 4 characters? Floor 9? Yeah. That's kind of what I'm betting. Dendrocore's Explosion. And also, okay. Hyper Bloom, that'll be really hard with 2 characters. Let's just see. You know what? I think we got this. Let's start, and how we're going to do this. First half is going to be 1 and 2. Second half, I think we go 1 and... We could do Fischl. We could, if we do that... Oh, I mean, first half is very squishy, but also very damagey. Second half, if I do... Could do these 2 for obvious stuff. I could mix in Sucrose. Because she'll auto swirl. We should possibly trade these around. Well, except the first half... Wait, opponent's details. I'm remembering that Hydro's actually kind of mediocre. Okay, the Hydro Slimes will be a pain, but we'll just deal with them. Let's have the first half be U2, second half be U2. Alternately, I could trade out... I don't know. Let's see how this goes. Just a fun, you know, random thing to make floor 9 interesting. Try to get 100... and we'll want as much energy recharge as we can get normally. Elemental Mastery. Fine, both teams make use of it. Slimes are definitely the slow part, but thankfully can just pew it. These guys also have resistance, but you know, it's floor 9. Get all the energy I can. Good. Hey, come back here. Might have been better for her just to keep doing regular Animo damage, honestly. Good. Come on. Got that bit down. Oh, never mind. There we go. One. Uh-oh, that's a lot of slimes. You three are the last ones. Let's see how much swirl damage we can do. Do this even though it doesn't actually do anything, just for the... Ha! We got boosted to do plunge attacks. That's funny. I like that a lot. Unfortunately, that will absorb the one they're immune to, but so long as we are... Ow. Gonna need to reapply this just for... Ow. Yeah, it turns out that 2 characters is a little bit hard. But I think the other half will be able to do a lot faster and still get this done in time. It's just going to be a little bit tight. But 1 minute with Fischl and Nahida, I think we have it in the bag. Okay. Attack, attack, attack. Thank you, Oz. Oh, you're still alive? That's not right. Whoops, I missed some. I used her, Oz is too powerful. Almost missed a couple there, but I didn't. C6 Oz, let's go. Anyone else? Good. 3 stars? Fantastic. Continue. Floor 9 is just like that. But this is interesting challenges. More normal and charged? Sure. Come on, I want him. Thank you. Ooh, interesting. Gonna... Ow. Think that that'll do it. Kill that one. This time the... Oh wait, you guys are the slow side. Just kidding. Ow. Ow. No. Hey, we got Pyro Infusion. That's nice. Ow. I'm gonna freeze myself. Like a popsicle. There we go. That's that one down. Switch back over here. Auto swirls between that. Hit there. Other side. Yeah, 9 through 11 is very forgiving with timing. And these two have it pretty well in hand. I just stay away from... I could bloom myself to death, I suppose. Oh, hey, guys. And that's that one. One more floor. Very easy, actually, with only 4 characters. I was worried that it would be a little bit harder. It's slow with just 4. Specifically, this half, I could have optimized that up a bit. I did not mean to fling that there. That's a little bit unfortunate. Only going to catch the one. Oh well, plenty of crit. Can you co-op Spiral Abyss? No. That is not one I missed. I wasn't paying attention and that was awful. Ooh, come on. Come on, there we go. Needed that. I mean, we didn't need it, but speeds up. Spiral Abyss is one of the things that you have to do solo. Spiral Abyss, World Up challenges, 3 opponents, and they're all right there. Fantastic. They're dead. Game over. Game over. And oh, interesting. Because you can do most boss fights co-op, right? Interesting. Ruins with co-op. What do you mean? It depends on the domain. Most domains, yes. Oh, we got ads. It was fast ads. I don't mind fast odds. Anyway, let's take our 150. Easy primo. Bam. And that should get us there, I think. Wishes? Yeah. Okay, today I do 10 for... What's the history? I don't want to actually pull on Ito for... Oh. Well, there you go. I forgore. And I think that took me almost a full... That took me into pity to do it, I'm pretty sure. This looks like pity. Yup, that is almost 80 pulls to get to lose 50-50. So first 10 pull of this pity. Let's see a really early Oni. Let's go. Heart of the RNG. I'd also accept a couple of Goro and Faruzan constellations. Big money, no whammy. Oh well. Yeah, there's a Faruzan. We like that. And it was early, so maybe you get a second 4-star, at least. Pretty please. Whoa, hey, double Faruzan. Let's frickin' go. That, considering how big a difference there is between Faruzan C0 and C6, just getting 2 Faruzan constellations is pretty decent. Would I prefer to have Wanderer or Ito? Yes. 100,000% yes. But that's not bad. If I go... By the way, what is my Goro constellations? C3. Would like to see that C4, but that's fine. Animo Shred. Yo. Yep. I need to get her to 20. That is... C2. Kinda needs C4 at least to have her energy get better. And C6, of course, is where she gets great. But need at least C4 to see her energy problems boosted. It doesn't help out just 3 total characters. It helps out 3 total characters who you would normally use it with. Because even though... No, I disagree. I think that there's a good case for using her with Venti, actually. I think Kazuha is a little bit weird and Sucrose is a little bit weird, but I would definitely use her with Venti. And obviously you would use her with Zhao or with Wanderer. Or with Heiso. But anytime you feel like doing a double Animo, there's value to it. Okay, we're not going to get to another 10 pull today. It's 5:30. I don't necessarily want to go late. Let's see. Let's do some artifact grinding. Always happy to do. Let's hope that we can get some good things for the Wanderer who we do not have. Let's go. 8 days to get like 60 Primo. 7 days? 6 days? How many days do I have left to get the Prima Gem to 6 days? 6 days and 22 minutes. To get, I need to basically get 10 wishes a day to hit pity. I feel like this is not likely. Not without whaling. Do you know that you can whale for other people? True story. You can buy other people whale. I might buy myself another month of Welkin to get 300, but that's not going to really get me very far. 2 extra wishes, woo. I'm surprised that I didn't have more energy issues, honestly, with only 2 characters. I always had energy up with both Xingqiu and with Sucrose. Ow, stop it. You guys are being rude. I don't like it when you're rude. It's rude. Rudy. Last one. Try to just get some energy back. Actually, I can just use him to also get healing. Because he'll replace his energy. No problem at all. Stop. Okay. What do we get? Big money? Okay, I want to see double crit. Actually, I want to see the other one. The Hyper Bloom with double crit and EM. Sans. Yeah? Totally plausible. What do we get? Pretty, please. We got 3. We got a Sans. Crit rate, attack percent. I'll lock it. It's worth it. Energy recharge, crit rate. It's kind of good on this kind of one, but really, if I don't get EM, I'm not sure that this is worth. I'm going to very hesitantly lock that one. HP percent Sans with crit rate and crit damage and attack. It'd be an off-piece Sans, which is weird. But it's all attack and all crit with HP. I'm going to lock that just as some weird thing in the future, but I don't know. I should trade out one of these two for a proper healer so that I can go indefinitely. Because even though Beidou and Xingqiu work really well together, I could try to do Salad, I suppose. Did I actually get the full counter? I don't think I did. Shame. I really need Beidou C2. That's my list. And whatever. He'll get it back. We'll just stay on him for a minute. Nope. Okay. Nobody actually needs healing. Never mind. Use condensed resin. Come on, come on. Big money. What do we get? What do we get? Oh, that's... Okay, wait a second. This is the attack one? Ooh, weird. Weird champ. I think I'll take it. Because I see... There's lines that I see potentially with it, and we always take EM now, but that's a weird piece. Flower's worthless. Continue. We grinding. If anyone wants to grind with me, now's the time. I don't mind grinding domains with people. Just speed through. Oh, I never used his Bursty. You want to... so you wouldn't be able to grind this unless that was a flirtation, because you know what? Props. You'll join? Cool. Let me obviously get through this, and then you can send me a join request and get through. What you want? What do you mean? I'm grinding this domain. Oh, who do you want to use? I don't care. Whoever you feel like. I've been using Sucrose swirl stuff. Okay, so the issue that you're going to run into is that I have to go into a lower world, and let's see, you are EU, so that's solved. I could join your world and grind artifacts with you, but you wouldn't be able to get the high-level artifacts that I am looking for, because you need AR-45 for that, which you're very far from. I'll happily come in and grind stuff to boost you up a bit sometime. But yeah, that's the short issue. I can join your world sometime to help boost you. Those are worthless. But Dom, you can join world, but I'm going to take a second and get 3 more condensed resin real quick. I believe that he just sent it. Oh. Now I can still do get condensed resin while yeah. Good. Okay, so that caps me out on that. Back in we go. Yep. And then the other one, I need to go into somebody's teapot at some point. Yeah. You should be able to do it just from the numbers. You want freeze? I could pull in oh, are we doing physical Eula? Yeah, that's fine. This is going to be weird, but immediately get hit with an overload. That was fun. Ow. I might need to grab some healing since I don't have... Oh, wait. I just need to stand in the Bennett burst. Right, of course. Plenty of healing. I don't know what I was worried about. Whoops. Is it on me? Good enough. Condensed resin. Bum 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 ba bum 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 bum. What do we get? What do we get? Weird champ. Ooh, crit damage and nothing else. Very interesting. Bummer. And defense sands. Attack crit rate, but all, on a weird set, we're not going to bother. Continue. Bum, ba, da, dum, bum, ba, dum. By the way, Dom, are you AR60? What adventure rank did you get to? I'm farming it for Wanderer, of course. You know, the character who I don't own. I'm also farming for the, I really like Hyperbloom teams, so might as well start that. Ow. Ow. I keep thinking that I'm on the different character, or rather that they're on different keys. Okay. You got that one. I'll just keep poking at this one for a minute. Ow. I don't care. I have plenty of energy. All right. What is that little floaty one? That's an interesting pet that I don't think I've seen. Cryo. We always keep those. Goblet, we do not. All right. Continue. That's a bummer. He looks cute. Bum, bum, bum. Ha. Wishes. Might be able to get there. Swirl, swirl, swirl. Ow. Did I just get you blasted with a overload? That's hilarious. So is this last one just slowing everything down? Will do. Shoop, shoop. Condensed resin. Anything, anything? 2. Tat goblet. HP circlet. Gross. Why'd I hit leave domain? I'm dumb. Back in I go. Sorry. Yeah, may as well. I might switch something too. Let's go. Could do Hyperbloom nonsense. Could do. Just classic taser, but with that? Okay. Sure, this will be interesting. Means I need to stay close to you. Wait, no, this is all me. Why am I dumb? I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Don't worry about it. I thought I saw you get in. Wait, why is it saying clear time 15 seconds? Wait, there's no way, right? Okay, I just had to check. Because I'm like, that was weird. And it was weird. Hi. Now we're in. Here, I'll... Oh?
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
What are we doing? You know what? Whatever. We're going. What happens if we both have Nahida use bursts? Will the burst stack in multiplayer? Wrong ones. Have them in the wrong places, and it predictably messes me up. I think Hydro is not the best for this. Just a suspicion. Yeah, this is slow. Slow. I'll grab Nahida, or... Oh, you already have Nahida. Condensed resin. For Gore to make food? Oh, you're using food? Which one is this? Ooh, Hyperbloom. EM, we don't care really about the rest, but crit rate is solid. And a flower that gives EM, but nothing else. I think we can wait for something better. Ah. Then I'll also leave domain. I will just grab... I'll switch characters into, let's see. How does double Nahida work? If I also have her, I need to read her talent. How does her burst work if there's two of them? Or I guess it's her talent. Elemental mastery of the active character will be increased by 25% of... Huh. Okay, I'm going to try this. Just for funsies. This looks great. Looks good to me. Oh, except now we need... Similar to Yay? What do you mean? What does Yay have? Oh, sharing pillars? I don't know. I would imagine if anything it'd be closest to Sucrose's, but I honestly don't know. Would you grab a Hydro? Well, actually they have plenty of Hydro. The domain will make Hydro for us. Let's go. Interesting. See, I was interested to see what double Nahida would do if it would boost it up, but this works. I'm good with whatever. Let's just go. Little lag spike as you get in. Now, I can't heal you with Kuki, so, the best part about this is that while I'm casting the skill, you can run and deal damage and it doesn't have all the wasted time. I got frozen. Haven't had that happen. That worked. Unfortunately, that's all the condensed resin I have right now. So the question is, do I start using my fragile resin? But that was a kind of fun way. How much fragile resin do I have right now? Oh, I have that one plus 16. Let's use this one. Using characters that created turmoil in shipping community? What now? I guess I'm just not involved enough in the shipping community. I'm going to grab some more condensed resin. I'll be right back. Neither, wait, who's so loud? Oh, I gotcha. It took me a second, but I figured out what we're talking about. The shipping community is so loud. Yeah, they are. What do you have? It's funny to me that because of the BP period challenges, I'll actually kind of get stuff. Let's do 2 more. And then I can create 2. That limit is obnoxious a little bit, but whatever. All right, coming back. Gotta be efficient with our time. Oh, hey, wait. Were you doing swing nonsense? Where if you had an elevator, you could fly from that, or if... Let's see. I don't remember what I would need to do to give you a push. Ah, people that I don't have. Bummer. Yeah, this worked. Whoops. Adjusting headphones. I love how huge the Temple of Wisdom is, honestly. Ow. Now I might as well recast it since I'm not losing all of my DPS. Ow. Ow. I keep fingering my buttons because the characters aren't where I'm used to. Condensed resins. HP Circlet will never be it. HP Goblet, not with those stats. Continue. Bum 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 bum. Take a couple of seconds to heal since gonna... Oh, it's because I'm used to them being reversed from that. Did I just... I did. Auto. It's fine. Ow. Where'd it go? Oh, it's flying like a cheap jerk. Whatever. I have ranged. Next. Maybe. Crit rate, energy recharge, HP percent. On the DPS one, never gonna happen. It has maximum EM and energy recharge. Hesitant lock. I'm not sure. I feel like with... Wasn't that the Hyper Bloom piece? On the flower? I mean, on the feather? I always feel weird locking 3-line feathers because I feel like I'm just going to get a 4-line feather soon enough, but max roll means that it's potential. I wish that they dropped more of these at a time, that it wasn't 3 and then 3 and then 2 and then whatever else slow. Ooh, I just got charged. Okay. It feels so funny to me actually being slower. Well, no, wait. This one's already a slow domain for me. Absolutely not. Hyper Bloom 1. No. Okay. Not being too lucky with this. I had a couple early on where I thought, man, maybe I'm doing it too easily. But then it just keeps going and it's... Now I haven't gotten anything. We're in a dry spell. Wonder how much space my bag has. Oh. I'm over the limit. It is not going... I'm surprised that it allowed me to do that last one. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to need to take a second and feed some artifacts after we do this fight. Make sure that that keeps up with 100% uptime. Okay. 1 second. I need to feed some artifacts. Let's go. Characters. Who has incomplete artifacts? This. Electro. Good substats. $18. Five times bonus. Let's go. It's a huge EM bonus. Goblet. Little bit of crit rate. But if I have someone who... This could be a really good piece for... off piece on Miko. But now I have space in my inventory for use that condensed resins. Absolutely not. Here we go. Attack Sands on the Hyperbloom set. Gross. That's your last? Okay, I think I have one condensed resin, but I can do it on my own. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I'll leave domain. Unless you were saying this next one would be your last, but... Pausing to see, are you doing one more as your last, or was that your last? Instructions unclear. Left the world. Gotcha. Okay, then I will do this one more just to see if I get anything good. And then I am going to... How do I... Let's see, I need to... Isn't there something that I need to do to get out of co-op mode? I don't know. Whatever. There we go. Single player. Get out of here. Yeah, random just joined. At least that's not anyone I recognize. And I was like, what? No, stop. Okay. Last one. We're going to get the God artifacts. This time I can feel it. And then we bail. Call it good for the day. Hey, we got the Electro Swirl. Nice. Ow, ow, stop. Okay, good. Good place for a swirl. Love that. Can we get the Electro again? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Not this time. But we did complete the challenge in record time. And last one. Pretty pleased something good. Yeah, I did click co-op queue briefly, and then I tried to cancel, but it wasn't... Yeah, whatever. Okay, we got a circlet and a flower. Circlet? Crit rate, EM, ER, attack percent. It has a lot of potential. Normally this would be something that I do with a two-piece. Or maybe if I don't know. I'm gonna keep an eye on that one. We can do better on this one. Okay. Good enough. The thing is, I already have some pretty crazy artifacts, so I don't need to use subpar artifacts. Let's fight the dragon with my last 40 resin. Because I need to do that also. Collect up materials for Wanderer, who I still don't have, but surely. Whoops. Didn't want to be climbing. Bum 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 bum. Ba da ba 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 ba. This is gonna hurt a lot. That too. Get some wood. I was close enough. I wasn't sure if I would be. Hey, and we get Hunter x Hunter music at the very end. That feels appropriate somehow. Don't know why it feels appropriate, but definitely does to me. Okay. Kill the Dargan. Bop, bop. Wake up, buddy. And that'll just about kill it, I'm sure. Fast and easy. And there's my resin gone. Awful. Okay. Cool stuff. Oh, good day, actually. Even though we didn't get to Ito's quest and I just did some random stuff by the end, I had some fun. Why do I have a blushy face? I must have fat-fingered so many things. Weird champ. I don't know. What did I hit that triggered those? Whatever. We're switching over here. Done with Genshin for the day. Done with everything. Thanks so much for everyone hanging out today. I'll be back tomorrow for much of the same. Let's get a raid going. Any suggestions? Taking some. Otherwise, I will find somebody, I'm sure. Could always raid the sheep. Bop, bop, bop. Dum, bum, 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 bum. You know what? Let's do raid Dreamy Pie. That's been a hot second, and she's sweet. Not always a fan of her moderators, but don't tell them that. More Genshin stuff. All the Genshin. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know if we'll be playing Genshin or something else. Probably something else. I don't like to play Genshin more than a couple of times a week. But yeah, good stuff, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
I mean the Archon quest, not the world quest. That's for sure. Yo, Rory, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Welcome in, raiders. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you all have a wonderful Wednesday. Oh, hold up. It's not the full. Yeah, it's not the full. it's only the full name when you do the slash command. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, if you all wanna check out Rory, that would be very, very nice. Thank you for doing the shout out. Thank you. There are still 3 Archon gods to go. Fire, Hive, and Pyro. True, very true. Have you done all the world quests in the chasm? As far as I know, I did, yeah. As far as I know. Good stream, getting story quests done for the event. Ooh, nice, let's go, let's go. That is good to hear. That is really good to hear. Are you excited for either the second phase or the next patch? We're currently talking about the next patch that's coming out. While I'm doing this quest. Oh. I didn't pick it up. Here we go. Here we go. And of course, wasting time with the TCG. Oh, I see, I see. I still have to play this. I still have to play the whole TCG stuff. But I hope that you enjoyed everything. I guess which Archon God will be next? From what we know so far is that Fontaine will be the next area. From what we know from Paimon. Finally came without a doubt. Imagine bullying K, I can't believe this. Speaking of next phase, Wind Trace is back. Yes, exactly.